So I had my lunch and I did some vacuuming. I still got to do a little bit more. I thought I'd just do a little tidbit as I'm going through, just to kind of show people what I'm doing. Well, first, you can see I've got Clorox bleach and I've got vinegar. This is just household cleaning vinegar. It's not your typical like white distilled vinegar, white wine vinegar, I mean, or your apple cider vinegar. It doesn't matter, any vinegar works because it's based off of the acidity. So if you're gonna do cleaning, right now I'm just kind of doing carpet cleaning, and I'm just gonna show you just how dirty the carpet is. This is the part that I cleaned. Now I'm not doing this to make it look nice and tidy, because the carpet is just going to be taken out one day. The reason I'm cleaning it is because while I'm working on other stuff, or anyone else, all the kids are gonna be playing around. Maybe the baby's gonna be crawling. I haven't done this part yet. Hey, Eric. So you can see all the dingy parts I didn't vacuum yet. Now here's the worst thing. Carpet in the bathroom. One of the big no-nos to do is never have carpet in the bathroom. That's just nasty. Anyways, so one of the things that I do this for is just for the kids to play around, run around. They're gonna kick up dust. They're gonna kick up a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want them to get sick or anyone else. And one of the things that helps is having a great vacuum. This I just picked up. It's pretty pricey. I think it was like $250. But it was the only one that actually had a HEPA, fully enclosed HEPA filter that will take up 99.9% of dust. You can see a lot of it's just been accumulated here. That's just dust in the kitchen from this carpet. Pretty bad. I'm glad that it's all that dust is gone. What I would have done, so one great thing is you can actually see the filter here. I think I can take it apart here, or maybe not. Here we go. You see that everything that comes out isn't going to be dust. Yeah, sorry, hard to do this with one hand sometimes. There we go. Great thing about this is it's easy to take apart. I always say that, and then it's never easy to take apart. There we go. See that? All I had to do was, and see, here's the foam, part of the HEPA system, filter system. So all you have to do is press that and lift that away. Actually, I don't need to press that. That's for something else. And then just cleaning it out is pretty easy. Alright, that was for something else. So, having a good vacuum, high-powered vacuum is great. Get all of that dust out. When the family came and I wasn't here, they lifted out all the carpets upstairs and the downstairs and in the main floor. They didn't vacuum before, which I thought they should have, because all the years, maybe even decades of just dust accumulation, paint chips falling, mildew, mold, whatever, it gets trapped in the floor, and when you're taking it apart, all of that gets into the air, all the particles. So you really want to make sure all that stuff isn't get into the air that you breathe. Now, once I vacuumed, all I do is I don't really use the Clorox. You can see that there's a bleach and vinegar one, and I'm using, they only had plastic, but this is chemically resistant sprayer. I would actually recommend, if you have time, and this one is vinegar and water, if you have time, get a mason jar, mason type of bottle, well, not a mason jar, just a glass made one. I can show you one day a better, when I get to the Somerville again, the ones that I use with the sprays. but I just had to get something for here because I didn't have it. Now, if you want to use vinegar, and that's what I recommend, because you don't want to really breathe up anything with bleach, especially for the kids, 6 and younger. So I'm basically using vinegar. The only reason I would use bleach, and this is 32 fluid ounces as far as the size of the bottle. So you'd fill up 32 fluid ounces and you would fill it up with 3/4 of bleach. For vinegar, 32 fluid ounces, 16 fluid ounces of vinegar, and then you would fill the rest up, 16 fluid ounces with water. So just 1 per 1 part. All it does is kill the surface area. Oops, where's there you go. The surface area of whatever you're cleaning. It's not going to clean it really deep parts where there's like mold growing. You really want to take that out from the source. Yeah, Kathy, this is my first shark and I'm liking it, but you know, I had to pay a pretty penny for it. Whoa! Hopefully, I need a camera phone holder. Hopefully it lasts. So, anyways, what I was talking about, after it's all vacuumed, of course, this is just for the surface layer, just for the kids to run around in. Make sure I get every corner. Now what I do is I spray the vinegar and water solution onto the surface and I let it dry. If you really want to wait for it to dry, it's probably about 30 minutes without a fan, but that 30 minutes can go by pretty quick. So that's it. That's my carpet cleaning. So the kids can run around, they could crawl, and I feel like it's safe enough that they're not going to pick up any lead paint dust, mildew that's been accumulating, bacteria, and stuff like that. Viruses aren't going to last in something like this unless it's really, really wet or something. So I wouldn't worry about viruses too much. Just the bacteria, lead, maybe even asbestos fibers. I mean, a lot of this stuff was carried out to the garage. Yep, I'm gonna get a lot of baking soda. One of my things is probably to clean up the refrigerator too, and baking soda is gonna be useful. So great thing about baking soda, tell me if I'm wrong, you just put the baking soda on the ground, let it sit for a while, and then you vacuum it up, and you're vacuuming up some of the baking soda and some of the dust that's in there. It just kind of keeps it fresh, keeps it dry, and prevents mildew from growing. So I think that's why you put in the baking soda. Yep, Kathy, good. I'm glad I know some of that stuff. So that's it. It's a short video again. I'm gonna vacuum the rest, the hallway, the bathroom, and then yes, I just realized that that the connection broke off. So I don't know what happened. Next 10 minutes is empty. But as Kathy stated, I wanted to mention it. You do not ever want to mix chlorine, bleach, and vinegar. What it creates is chlorine gas. And if you inhale it and there's no open ventilation, you're going to suffocate and die. So don't mix chlorine gas and vinegar. Anyways, the entire reason I choose to use vinegar is you won't really have that issue as long as you don't use anything else. Same thing with like ammonia and bleach. You're going to create some pretty bad gases. So bleach, you just really have to be careful with. Vinegar, you're okay. The acidity is what you're using to kill everything. So do not mix bleach with anything. What I typically use bleach and water solution for are the really, really hard to reach stuff to kill it. But I don't really use it that often. It's the stuff where I think the vinegar is not going to really make that difference. So do not mix bleach, do not mix vinegar. That's it. All right.